in the sprawling, bustling heart of London, amidst the ceaseless thunder of trains and the swirling chaos of hurried footsteps. A story unfolded. Almost en scène. It's a story about a man, a pigeon, and a love that refused to leave the station. This isn't just a tale of an animal, and it's human. It's a profound look into what we leave behind, the quiet echoes of our kindness that linger long after we're gone. Our story begins with a man whose name the world may never know. To the thousands who rushed past him every day, he was just another shadow, a homeless man seeking refuge on the cold benches of a train station. He had little to his name, but what he did have, he shared. His constant companion was a small, gray pigeon, unremarkable to most, but to him, it was family. Every day, like a sacred ritual, he would crumble whatever food he had and offer it to his feathered friend. They were an inseparable pair, a silent testament to a bond that needed no words, a tiny island of warmth in a sea of indifference. The man would talk to the pigeon, sharing his thoughts, his dreams, his sorrows, and the pigeon would coo back, a loyal confidant in a world that had forgotten him. Their connection was pure, simple, and deeply real. Then one day, the routine was broken. The man wasn't there. The trains continued their relentless schedule, pulling in and pushing out, carrying people to their destinations. But for the little gray pigeon, time stood still. The man was gone, having passed away quietly, his chapter in the world's grand book now closed. The world moved on, but the pigeon stayed. It remained on that platform, its small head turning with every approaching train, its eyes scanning the crowds of faceless commuters. It waited. Day after day, the scene was the same. The sun would rise, painting the station in morning light, and the pigeon would be there, a solitary sentinel. The sun would set, casting long shadows across the platform, and the pigeon would still be there, waiting. People noticed. At first, it was a fleeting curiosity, a pigeon that never flew away. But soon, station staff and regular travelers began to recognize the bird's unwavering vigil. They saw the hope in its patient stance, the loyalty in its unblinking gaze. It was waiting for someone who would never return. The story could have ended there, a sad footnote in the station's long history. But love, in its most resilient form, often finds a way to continue. One afternoon, a woman who had observed the pigeon for weeks approached it gently. She knelt down, her voice a soft whisper against the station's noise. "Who are you waiting for?" she asked, not expecting an answer, but speaking to the profound loneliness she witnessed. She knew the story of the homeless man and his bird, and in that moment, she decided that this legacy of kindness would not fade away on a cold, empty platform. She began to bring food for the pigeon. Every day, just as the man had done, she would sit on the bench and share a small meal. She spoke to it, her words carrying the same gentle comfort. She didn't try to take the pigeon away. She understood that this platform was its home, its place of memory. Instead, she chose to meet it where it was, to honor its loyalty. In caring for this small creature, she wasn't just feeding a bird. She was tending to the love the homeless man had left behind. She became the next link in a chain of compassion. The man's kindness didn't die with him. It was passed on, transforming from one heart to another. This story makes us pause and think, doesn't it? It reminds us that our true legacy isn't measured in wealth or status, but in the small, often unnoticed acts of kindness we sow throughout our lives. The homeless man had nothing, yet he left behind a love so powerful it anchored a creature to a single spot. A love so visible it inspired a stranger to continue his work. His life, though lived in the margins, created a ripple of compassion that continues to spread. It poses a question to each of us, a question that is both simple and incredibly deep. If you were gone tomorrow, what would remain? What seeds of kindness have you planted? Who or what would wait for you? Perhaps it wouldn't be a pigeon on a train platform. Perhaps it would be the memory of a comforting word you shared with a friend in need. Perhaps it would be the encouragement you gave to a colleague who was struggling, or the patience you showed a family member. Maybe it's the smile you offered a stranger, a moment of connection that brightened their day. These acts, these tiny moments, are the threads that weave the true fabric of our lives. They are the echoes. It will sound long after our voices have gone silent. The story of the pigeon at the last train station is a beautiful, powerful reminder that love isn't just an emotion we feel. It's an action we take. It's a gift we give. And sometimes, its greatest power is revealed when it is passed on, carried forward by those we've touched. We all have the capacity to leave behind a legacy of love. We just have to choose to share it, crumb by crumb, day by day, with the world around us. So, as you go about your day, think about this. What kindness can you offer? Who in your life needs a moment of your time, a piece of your heart? You might not see the full impact of your actions, but you are planting a garden you may never see. And who knows, maybe one day, a stranger will come along and tend to the love you left behind, keeping it alive for years to come. That is the most beautiful kind of immortality. Thank you so much for watching and for sharing this moment with me. If this story touched you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more stories that explore the depth of the human heart. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What kindness will you put into the world today? Until next time, take care.